Hi all. Today I want to expound a little bit on the topic of which spirits can you work with. And for you to, if you haven't seen my previous video, I'm going to leave the link down there. And you can watch it so I don't repeat myself um, what I previously said about the spirits. So the question would be today, if you are not initiated into um, Palo, Santeria, Vodun, can you work with these spirits? Short answer would be yes. But if we go deeper, it would be a maybe because yes, you can honor them, but it still needs to be done under guidance of a priest, one that has licencia to divine and to work with these spirits. It goes back to from what I said in the previous video, because these spirits don't know who the hell you are most of the time. Spirits also can lie. So if you are not initiated, if you are not into contact with an initiated priest or priestess, and you think that you are in contact with Papa Legba, you could be 99% of the time in for a very rude awakening. Spirits can lie because all spirits want is offerings, attention, and somebody to take care of them. They all want that. So once they find somebody that is clueless, they'll attach to that and they will lie. That is one of the bad scenarios. One of the good scenarios would be when you think that you are in contact with Papa Legba or Oshun or Shango or Elegba, Erzulie, whatever the hell it is. It's none of them, but it can be one of your own from your own spiritual court or ancestors that carry the same archetype. I'll explain what happened to me before my tata did the ancestral investigation on me. And this is years and years ago. I was running away from Christianity because I think that most of us go through that phase. And images of snakes, of like Medusa, like the head with the snakes. I have it right here too. Dragons would be coming to my mind, and what all that associated to me was Hecate. Now, like for real, I really didn't feel that much connection, but at the moment, I was into these, goddesses and gods of old, and I was trying to follow the Wiccan way, because that was something that the material was readily available for. So it's all in your head, it's in your subconscious. So what turned out to be it was one of our local saints, Saint Pitka, that was trying to get my attention, not Hecate. And I found that out when my tata did my divination, that investigation for me. And my tata is an African American man. He's got no fucking clue who this local saint is in the Eastern Orthodox Church. So that tells me that your own spirits will appear to you in the way that you will be able to recognize what they are about and work with them that way. And they will keep on doing it regardless. They don't care if you really, get the inner knowledge to know who's really behind it, because it doesn't really matter to them. They can show themselves to you that way and work like that. That is what happened to me. Now, how did I get to Palo? Being Macedonian and being from the Balkan Peninsula, I'm just guessing that my ancestors led me to it in a way, because I'm not gonna live back home ever again. So if I am made to work with the dead, which my energies, what was telling, if that's what it is, then they're gonna lead me to somewhere where I can do that. And I was praying for them to lead me to the teacher that is right for me. I never explicitly said I want Palo. I have had like very little knowledge of Palo because there's hardly anything really out there. So when I met my Tata, I was just doing my ancestors, and Palo was offered to me. That's how my ancestors played that. So I'm guessing because this is my new environment, so this is what it's gonna be. Now, let me come back to that working with foreign spirits. Just make sure through divination. Now, when it comes to the African spirits, you really need to find a priest or priestess. If it's voodoo, find a hungan or a manbo. If it's the Orisha stuff, then you need to find a babalao, santera, santero. If it's something like palo, find any palera or palero. Find yaya or a tata. Get that divination done, because when it comes to these are living, breathing traditions, and the communities are alive. So they will be able to help you out with that. Now, when it comes to the dead religions, to like the Nordic gods or the Greek mythology, you can do your own divination. Even though I don't believe that they're dead, because I believe that they have just transformed into the saints that are, you know, worshipped in those areas. So that would be it on this subject. If you have any questions, write them down. If it doesn't break any taboo of mine when it comes to Palo, I will answer. If it does, I'll just let you know that I can't speak on that. So I hope you hang around.